Today I'm going to teach you how to make avocado toast. So your first decision you need to make is what kind of toast you're going to use. So we're going to do an organic thin slice this morning, but you can use any kind of bread that you want, and you can also do this on a bagel, an English muffin. If you're really watching your carbs and your calories, you could just totally switch it up and do it on a rice cake. So whatever you want to do, and you're going to want to toast your bread or whatever you're using, and then you're going to need avocados. So you want to be sure that your avocado is a little bit soft, but not too soft, and not underripe, because an underripe avocado and an overripe avocado are not great. So you're going to need at least one, depending on how many pieces you're going to make. And then this morning I'm going to do gimme lean sausage on the side. That's going to be our breakfast, avocado toast with gimme lean sausage. So I've got my avocado. For those of you who are not used to avocados, you might not want to cut it this way. You might want to use a cutting board, but I'm going to slice it and spin. Be sure that it looks good, because you don't want any brown spots. You'll want to cut away from those, cut around it. And then this is the really dangerous part. So I'm just going to come in here and crisscross it, but you don't want to cut through the skin and cut your hand. So again, if you're not used to cutting avocados, you might not want to do that. And then I'm going to remove the pit, and same thing, crisscross, because now I can scrape this out and get it right on my toast. So now that that's ready, I'm going to go toast my bread, and I'll be back in a second. So now that your bread or bagel or English muffin or whatever is toasted, you're going to want to scoop the avocado onto your bread. And since I've already cut it, it's going to scoop out really nicely already in chunks that I can mash onto the bread. So while you're doing this, you're going to want to think about what toppings you want. You can either just do seasoning, or you can do actual topping. So for example, if you want to, you could add tomatoes and onions. You could add vegan parm. So whatever you want to add. Today I'm just going to season it. So I've mashed it on there so that it's going to stay beautiful, delicious. And then you have lots of different seasoning options. So you can use like minced garlic. Everything seasoning is great, especially if you're not using an everything bagel and you're using a plain bagel. Seasoned salt is great, and garlic is also awesome. But again, it's your breakfast, so you can make it however you'd like. I've got my gimme lean cooking, and I'm gonna put avocado on all these and season them. So I've got avocado on all of my bread. I've got some blueberries on the side. My gimme lean is done. I'm gonna do a little seasoned salt, and I'm gonna do that on both mine and my husband's. And he wants garlic, so I'm going to do a little bit of that for him. And I want onion, so that's what I'm going to do on mine. But again, you can top it with whatever you want, and if you want to make it more hearty, add things like onions, tomatoes, and heartier toppings. I hope you love it. Enjoy.